Alright, we are back for more Deus Ex. Let's get back into it.
Adam, it's David. You in the building?
Just enter the lobby.
Sorry to pull you out of sick leave so soon, but we've got a situation. A break-in at our Milwaukee Junction factory. Meet me at the helipad.
I have to see Pritchard first. Something's wrong with my retinal enhancement.
Frank's on the second floor in the tech lab. Make it quick. People's lives are at stake.
My God. Mr. Jensen, I didn't think you'd... Oh, wow. I guess you hear about the break-in. Did you need directions or something?
It hasn't been that long, Cindy. I may not look the same, but my memory's pretty intact.
Oh, I didn't mean... I mean, of course, your memory's fine, sir. It's just that, well, things have been switched around a lot ever since the...
Ever since the first attack?
Yes, sir. The lab floors were pretty much demolished. We're rebuilding them, but most of our researchers are working off-site now. Everyone else has been shuffled around, so if you need help finding someone...
I don't suppose we moved the helipad, did we?
I don't see how we could have moved it. Oh, you're teasing me. Very funny, Mr. Jensen. Go up the stairs to the second floor, then around the cafeteria to the exit. I think I saw Farida heading there earlier.
You said everyone's been moved around?
Almost everyone. Who were you looking for?
Has my office been moved?
No, sir. You still have that great view of the lobby. Mr. Pritchard wanted it, but Mrs. Margulis put a stop to that. Up 2 floors and make a right.
I need to get to Seraph's office.
Oh, he and Mrs. Margulis are still in the penthouse. You can use the elevator at the left wing of the building to get there.
Thanks.
That's what I'm here for. Anything else, sir?
Where's the tech lab?
It's not really a lab, sir. It's more of an office with a lot of computer equipment shoved in it. Mr. Pritchard complains about it all the time. Go up the stairs behind me and take a right. You'll find it near the end of the hall.
I'll find my way.
If you say so. It's good to have you back, sir.
So one of the cool things about this part of the game is that what Seraph needs you for is legitimately time sensitive. And if you take too long just wandering around Seraph Industries at this point, it will genuinely change the course of the story and have consequences. It's quite cool. It's very generous. You will very rarely accidentally do it, but it's still cool.
About time. What happened? You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you too, Francis. Something's wrong with my retinal display. Can you fix it?
If it's what I think it is, probably. Of course, it might seem. Looks like your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry, your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused. Your retinal display should be fine now. Its recognition software won't be picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too, if you're in pain.
Right. We done here? Because Seraph is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know. Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken hostages. Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
If you got a problem with me, Pritchard, why don't you just say it and get it over with?
Why no, Jensen? I don't have a problem with you. If anything, I blame myself.
The mighty Pritchard blaming himself. That's gotta be a first.
I'm the one who told Sarif we needed a physical security team to protect us. If he'd read my report closely enough.
Wait a second. Are you saying it was your idea to hire me?
Not you, Jensen. I wanted Dynacore, Sharp Edge, or Bell Tower. All the top private security contractors were on my list, but Sarif wanted somebody in-house. And so did Dr. Reed.
I suggest you leave Megan out of this.
Why, Jensen? It's no secret how close the two of you were. And let's face it, you'd just been fired from SWAT for that massacre in Mexican town. No one was about to hire you.
You really have to stop getting your news from those Picus blogs, Francis. They only confuse you.
The point is, if Sarif had listened to me, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But Megan, God love her, always did have Sarif's ear.
Seraph's here is going to be hearing a report about violence in the workplace if you keep this up. You really feel like continuing?
Point taken.
So yeah, Jensen's had some serious hardware put into him over the course of these last 6 months, that's for sure. And not all of it's calibrated properly yet. But luckily we've got Pritchard to help us along. You know, such a good friend of ours. Look at how prosperous Detroit is. So realistic.
Adam Jensen, it's so good to have you back, even if the conditions for your return aren't all that auspicious.
Sarif didn't really tell me much, Athena. Just something about a break-in at the factory. How serious is it?
Plenty. Some of our people were inside when it happened, working overtime.
On a Saturday evening?
Things have been difficult since we lost so many good people. Everybody's had to do extra shifts to meet deadlines. Most clients were understanding, but not every contract can be delayed.
Especially the military ones. So what am I looking at here?
David knows more than I do. Get to the helipad, he'll fill you in.
Oh, I thought I was meant to come up here to his office. Okay. So yeah, I told you I haven't played this game in a while. It's a very orange game. That's there's a meme from the first Deus Ex where a character is pissed off at a vending machine because he wanted orange but he got lemon lime. And so the meme that was around when this game first came out was, well, this time we really did get orange.
Adam, how close are you to the helipad?
Almost there.
Good. Because SWAT's about to turn this into a PR nightmare. Meet me in the chopper. I'll brief you as we go.
Welcome back, Jensen. Didn't think we'd see you around here for a while yet.
You know how it goes, Malik. Duty calls.
Don't I know it? I was in my wingsuit halfway to the top of the Renaissance Center when I got the 911. But you? 6 months is a hell of a short time to come back from the dead. You sure you're ready for this?
Only one way to find out.
Roger that. The boss is already on board, arguing with the DPD's tactical response team. They've got the plant surrounded, but Mr. Sarif wants you to go in first. You all set here? Because the sooner we take off, the better it will be for everyone.
I'm ready.
Great. Then let's get airborne.
These cutscenes are cool and all, but they're rendered as like video files, which is why they look so compressed and grainy. They should have just done them in the game engine. They look terrible compared to the actual game most of the time. At least in the director's cut they fixed their frame rate.
I told Farida to put us down on a roof. I don't want the crowd seeing you go in.
Fine. As long as she pulls you out the minute I'm gone. So what am I looking at here? Who are these guys?
Pro-human purists, or so they say. The same purists who've been firebombing limb clinics all over the country.
You buy that?
Now, I don't think it's a coincidence they hit us today, only hours after we moved the Typhoon in for assembly line factory.
The Typhoon? Megan's team was testing it the day that bastard... Who's on point for these guys?
Adam, I know you and Megan were once...
Who is on point for these guys?
Goes by the name of Sanders. That's him, there. He's an augmented Adam, so he can't be one of the mercs who attacked us, but he did know exactly how to get inside our plant.
All right. So how do you want me to handle this?
First priority is the Typhoon. I'm keeping SWAT out until you've secured it. As far as rules of engagement go, I'll defer to you. Lethal or non-lethal?
So, you get two choices here. Lethal and non-lethal, and then long range and short range. And that, you know, depending on which of the four kind of options you take in throughout those choices, you get one of four weapons. I believe for lethal, you get the combat rifle or the revolver. The combat rifle is common as mud. It might be the sniper rifle, but I don't think it is. The revolver's really cool, though. It's pretty iconic, actually, from this game, and it ended up in Team Fortress 2. And it's a really cool weapon, and you can't get it till, like, the 3rd stage if you don't take it here. But the non-lethal options are both also pretty rare early on, and they're both really cool. So the long-range one is a tranquilizer rifle, which instantly incapacitates people if you get a headshot, but you have to get a headshot. And then the stun gun instantly incapacitates people, but it's got a very short range. Both are pretty cool. I'm still not quite sure which one I'm gonna go for, but it's one of those two for sure.
I'm not looking to start a firefight in there, just neutralize them.
Okay, but just make sure those bastards don't wake up and warn their friends. You remember what it's like in there? A lot of tight enclosed hallways, but the labs themselves are pretty open, high ceilings. So, do you want something you can use from a distance, or up close?
So, I figured out, yeah, if I'm going to be close enough to actually stun gun people at this point, it's probably better that I just punch them. So, I'm going to get the distance.
Give me something with distance. If I get too close, I'll take them out personally.
Just try not to break anything expensive. The Typhoon should be in the factoring labs, but Pritchard will tell you more as you go in. I've got him running comms.
Terrific. Anything else?
Keep your eyes open for hostages. Free them if you can, but the Typhoon is your #1 priority. We developed it for the Alphabet agencies, and if we don't deliver it to them intact and still a secret, well, I'm sure you'll get the job done right.
Gentlemen, prepare for landing.
Can't remember. There's the starting points for all of the like facility stages are very similar. So I occasionally have to check to make sure this isn't the one with like the hidden cache and shit. Oh, wait a minute. Anything in here? No. All right.
You ready to go in? Good. Seen a few of them coming out for a smoke every now and again, so be careful.
I don't need a tutorial on menus, game, but thank you. We're going to be opening approximately 100 lockers across this facility.
Tell me you're the guy we've been twiddling our thumbs waiting for.
SI Security. Name's Jensen.
Jensen. Yeah, I thought I recognized you. Used to be on Team 2 till that Mexican town thing went down. I gotta say, you're the last person I pictured taking orders from a CEO.
Things change.
Not always for the better. Feel like getting in there and doing whatever it is your boss wants you to do? Because maybe then we can do our job.
Intel on these purists. How much you got?
How much you want?
They communicate any demands yet?
Not yet, but I get the feeling they're not that organized. Most of the guys I've seen look like street bangers and thugs. The kind who get their jollies trashing equipment. You ask me, is the man in charge you have to worry about.
How many am I looking at down there?
Hard to say. We've spotted 3 in the courtyard, maybe half a dozen inside. But that's a sketchy estimate at best, since we seem to be getting a loop playback off your telecams.
That shouldn't be possible. I told Seraph to make sure Pritchard overhauled the system.
Well, someone inside must be tech savvy, because all we're seeing is a loop. For all we know, there could be 5, 10, or 3 dozen perps in there.
The leader's name is Sanders, right? What's his story?
Zeke Sanders. We're running background on him now. Looks like he fought 2 tours in the Gulf. One of them on a recycled military bill.
You mean he's augmented? Seraph told me he's not.
He used to be augmented. Says his Augs made him do evil shit, so he ripped him out. Now he's got a whole crew of gullible street kids listening to his crap and ready to die for him. Or kill.
I think I've heard enough.
You sure? Wouldn't want to make your boss unhappy.
You look pretty dug in up here. What's the react team plan?
We got Alpha as point and Bravo as wing, both standing by to breach the target. We're coordinating from here, but until your boss gives us the go-ahead, we're just holding our dicks.
Realistically, how much time do I have before any shooting starts?
According to protocol, none. According to your lawyers, the sooner you get in there, the sooner we can hose this powder keg down and call it a day.
We've got people inside. Any idea where I should look for them?
Yeah. Your plant manager, Josie Thorpe, managed to slip a call out before someone snatched her cell. She said the hostages are being held in an office near the assembly labs.
Makes sense. The workers were setting up for a production run, so they'd have been concentrated there.
You know more about that than I would. Anything else?
I got it from here. Sit tight. Wait for Sarif's signal.
Like we got a choice.
There's always a choice. There's just not always a good one.
Jensen, it's me, Pritchard. Where are you?
On a roof overlooking the plant.
Good. Your point of entry should be through shipping and receiving.
Should be, Francis. The hell does that mean?
We have an employee entrance there, heavily guarded by purists, no doubt. So, if you're not a fan of the frontal assault, I suppose you could try accessing the building's roof.
Well, that sounds like a wonderful plan. However, this guy is perfectly positioned for the game to give us a tutorial about guards and then I believe punching people. Both of which are very fun.
No sign of anyone.
Punching people gives you lots of experience points for some reason. The game's experience point system in Deus Ex 3 is not balanced. That is for damn. There you go. That's the up there is the roof access, which we're probably going to end up using. You can go over there. There's the door there, and you can jump over. I'll show you the main entrance when we get on the roof. Thank you for that stealth tutorial. Now is the time to give me a stealth tutorial. I haven't been using it so far. Really? I'm used to fucking. There's an augmented jump you get, and I've been using it in pretty much every Deus Ex I've been playing recently. I guess I'm used to that. Jensen, he don't have no hops if he doesn't have his legs buffed up. Okay, I don't want to get caught showing you guys something. But here's the main entrance. And you can go around. It's not too hard to get in that way. In fact, I think it's probably easier than this way. If I remember correctly, this takes you right in the middle of like the warehouse. Is there? Oh yeah, there's electric fencing this way, but I think you can do this because, again, it's early game. You can eventually walk through that electric stuff. But for now, we're just going to have to find ways around it. I say eventually. It depends on what augments you take. What? Really? I don't remember this guy being here. The sniper rifle is an incredibly powerful late-game weapon. Jesus Christ. I guess you only have, like, 5 bullets for it right now, but still. That's insane. It's silenced, too.
Nicely done, Jensen. May I ask how?
A vent on the roof. It'll be in my report next time we discuss security loopholes.
Oh, goody. I'll be sure to take notes. The Typhoon is in the factoring labs. There's an elevator just past the assembly labs that will take you to it.
Got it.
Yeah, my suspicions confirmed. I think down there I can take, yeah. There are a couple ways you can approach it. Through that door there, that's kind of the main direction you want to go. But down there, there's a kind of roundabout way to get there. I don't think I've ever been over there, but it doesn't look like there's a door. So there are a few guards around. Oh, I was like, where's my mini-map? But it's really small. I think you can get it to be bigger. It's down the bottom left. There's some, I think that's shotgun ammo down there, which I have very little interest in. We're not going for a explore everything run, that's for sure. The physics in this game makes me think I can't drop down here without it fucking me. Okay. Guards tend not be able to see you when you're upstairs. But they can hear you. Okay, cool. 2 guards there. Oh, no. Let's say I think I can get across there without being seen, but not if he's looking this way. I keep wanting to press F to get into cover, but it's not F. I don't know if it's ever F, or I'm just imagining things. I don't think I want to shoot him, because if obviously, this might be obvious to you guys, but if they find unconscious bodies, then oh Jesus. If they find unconscious bodies, then it's not. Then it causes an alarmed state, and I think it can go all the way to hostile if I don't know exactly the mechanics of it, but you definitely want to not leave too many traces. You want to fuck off, little man? You're kind of harshing my buzz here. I don't know how you even got alarmed in the first place. Alright. Maybe I don't know how he saw me. I'm gonna just try and sneak past here. I'm gonna... Yeah, okay. Down here there's 2 guys. I'm probably gonna have to beat the shit out of them. There's a very specific ordering that you need to do to beat the shit out of these 2. If I remember correctly. Yeah, I remember it. If you get the headshot with the tranq rifle, they instantly get incapped. But if you get a body shot with the tranq rifle, it takes a little while. So if I remember correctly, you want to body shot that guy and then go and punch the other one. Stun gun darts. Interesting. Fine. Looks like they were going for one more production on Typhoon. Typhoon is that spinny bomb launcher that you saw in the introductionary walk. Also, there's a guy called Greg Thorpe there. Probably of some relation to Josie Thorpe. Oh yes, vending machines are too heavy for my puny arms. For now. I'm gonna get swole by the end of the playthrough, don't worry. They will see me if I open this door. But they disperse rather quickly. I think I could actually open the door and sneak past, but it's easier to wait until they disperse. We're going left. There is like a restroom, not a restroom, like a break room over here, with some shit in it, but meh. Over there, I think there's like a locker room, and there's toilets in here. I think might have a vent in them. This one doesn't have a proper vent. I think this one does. No? Damn it. My vent hopping days are limited today. It's fine though, because over here. Yeah. Hopefully nobody checks this room. So here's one of the cool things I like about New Game Plus. Is that this, one of the solutions to this puzzle, I'm pretty sure, or this not puzzle, but this room, this stage, this encounter, this facility, is to go in there. You need an augment to get up there, or maybe there's another solution that I'm just not aware of. And so it means that in New Game Plus, you just have other options that you wouldn't necessarily have on your first playthrough. It's very cool. This is the bulk of the lockers. There's an augment you can get later that increases, you can get X-ray vision. It means you have to open less lockers because you can look through the lockers while you're opening. Or before you have to open them. You don't have to open all the lockers, obviously, but, I mean, it's early game and every resource is valuable. It's a proper, like, not proper old school shooter, but there are some old school shooter elements to Deus Ex Human Revolution, and ammo is kind of a good resource early on. You can see we only have 13 shots of our tranquilizer rifle. It's not like a ton. It's not nothing. We could probably finish this entire facility and literally incapacitate every single guard in here and still have, and with the ammo we currently have. So it's not like it's not too old school. We don't need to really conserve ammo. And for some of the late game weapons, like the sniper rifles, that's when you'll find that, like, oh, yeah, I only have 5 sniper rifle shots right now, and I'm probably not going to get any more for quite a while. And that's where it's more of a thing, like the old school, like, rocket launcher and shit from old school shooters.
Jensen, I just tried to unlock the assembly lab door, but my override codes aren't working. Someone's changed the protocols.
What? Didn't you plug the...
I'm on it. But until I find this particular breach and fix it, you'll have to hack the door manually. Pritchard out.
Hacking in this game is actually quite cool, and I like it. I'm not going to explain all of the mechanics right now, because there will be better times to do it. This is a very simple hack. Watch me, Phil. This is a very simple hack. When we get into some more of the difficult hacking challenges, I'll explain the mechanics a bit more. Is this the room I think it is? Oh, it is. Yeah, this facility's a lot shorter than I remember. When you know what to do, I guess. Is there a vent up here? No, I'm gonna have to go downstairs. Which is a little tough. Whoa. Okay. I'm gonna try jumping over here. Yep, easy. Oh man, this is the wrong staircase. I don't like the... Okay. Nice. Right there is my safe space. And by safe space, I of course mean a vent. Must always be an event. Jensen has a very strange fascination with vents, and I'm still kind of shocked that he fits in these things. Again, you can still be seen and heard on a higher plane, so you gotta be careful. If you're not crouched, you do make sound. Sound is an element of stealth in this game. Not a huge one, but if you go running in a room next to where there's people, they will hear you. There are obviously augments to make you walk quieter, so those will become apparent later.
Kill us! Get us out of here! Do something!
Find a way to deactivate it!
Where's the bomb squad?
Save us!
Where's the bomb squad?
Where's the bomb squad? Oh god, that's the wrong hack. Damn it. Shit. Oh, I've got 30 seconds. I forgot how easy these early game were.
Where's the bomb squad?
Where's the bomb squad?
Automated dispersal device deactivated. Countdown terminated. Have a nice day.
Pritchard, get word to Seraph. I found the hostages.
I'm relaying good news, I hope.
They're safe, and they're staying put. SWAT will have to exfil them as soon as I've got the prototype.
I'll tell Sarif, but don't take too long.
Listen up. I need you all to stay calm, keep your voices down, and wait here for SWAT. The plant's not clear yet.
Not clear, but those terrorists, they've got my wife.
Your wife?
She's the manager here. Josie Thorpe. They said they needed her to open the administration building. They were looking for evidence of some kind. Please, I haven't seen her since. You have to find her.
I'll do my best. But right now, I need you all to stay here and wait for the police. Can you do that?
Yes, of course. But please, hurry.
You said they were looking for evidence? What kind of evidence?
I don't know. They're purists. They think the body is sacred and shouldn't be tampered with. They probably want something that will implicate us in moral wrongdoings.
Did they know about the typhoon?
It's a top secret contract. How could they? And we only moved it in a few hours ago. Please, I don't think they expected anyone would be working today. And now that they're backed into a corner, you have to find my wife, please.
Okay, I think this is a good spot to end off the second YouTube video, so I'm going to quickly switch over to my OBS dashboard and start up a new recording. If you're on YouTube, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. And while